everyone. Hope you're good. We are on day 5 now. Amazing. So about a third of the way through the workshop. Really exciting. You guys are really getting on board. Lots of the stuff from yesterday has been uploaded already, so that's fab, and lots of words have been chosen. If you haven't, go back to yesterday, watch the live first, check the comments for what people have already put, and then go to the action post for your photo upload. But day five is a bit of a game changer. If you haven't used these already, or you haven't done it for a while, then this is something that will change your business in terms of building your team. I want you to use your host join kits. So they're not just there if you have someone that's hosted a party for you and they want to then flip and join. You can use them at any time. So any time that you set up a party in your workstation and then you shop on your party link on your PWS, you are accumulating host rewards, and you can use those to get the host kit. So I don't know how many people of you know about how to do it or not, but I'll just run through it really quickly. So when you're finally deciding and you've offered it up and someone's taken it and taken the offer, you just go into your party order, so the open order, go into the party, edit the details, so then you change, because originally you would have been host, change the host to the person that wants to join. So you just need their name, their email and their phone, and then you go through to the basket page, add in underneath them in the credit host, type host, and it will come up host kit, and then add your bits, so the rest of the credit that's there, or anything else, half prices, etc., and the rest of your order you want to do, go through to the checkout page, so click past the postage shipping bit and then into the checkout, and then at that point an email will generate to the host that you've just put in, and then they will need to fill that email in through the link. So they'll be putting their name and address in, for example, and then once they've done that, get them to let you know, and then you can complete the order. And then once you've completed the order, they will then be officially a consultant. So that's it in a nutshell. They need to pay you because you put the payment through at the end. So if you're charging them, like if you're doing it as like half price, if you've got a £245 party and you're putting the kit through, it's a £50 kit, then it'll be £25.50. So they'll need to pay that, or whichever you want to do. You can give the kit away using all your credits if you want to. So if you've got like a £500 party or whatever, £600, whatever it is, to work out the maths for that, to get it down to zero. You cannot ever say that they are joining for free. They're not joining for free. They are using the credits that are available. So you can say at no out-of-pocket cost because I have host credits available. But you cannot say that the host kit is free in any kind of way. You cannot do it publicly. You cannot do it by private message at all. You cannot use the word free. But you can say no out-of-pocket costs to you. You've got nothing to lose because it's my party credits that will be being used. Because it's not free, the credits are paying for it. So just make sure that you always do that in private or public all the time. And you can say you've got a no out-of-pocket kit that someone could take. You could use the term mystery host that someone could use to join, things like that. There are lots of different ways of wording it, but you just cannot say free. So every time you get a party that's 245, offer out that kit. Offer it out every single time that you've got that kit. I want you to get used to doing that. I know that some of you will want to use your credit for kit, but if you want to build your team, this is the way to do it. So every time. And you can just do another one. So if you get to £245, just start a new party and leave it just sat there. You've got 90 days to use it. So you've got 3 months pretty much to get that out there, get someone joining, and just keep starting new ones. You can either build it up to get it to no out-of-pocket costs and then start a new one, or you can just have lots available for £25 or £25.50, whatever. But just keep those parties and using those credits. It's an absolutely amazing option. And lots of you, when I was looking through the goal questions, that we asked at the beginning of the joining this group, lots of you put the same problem. I think probably at least 10 of you said that one of the biggest struggles was the price of the kit. That put a lot of people off. They weren't sure whether they wanted to invest £85 or 91 with the shipping. This is one of those objection busting activities that I was talking about at the beginning. This will bust so many people's objections. It'll also, it fits in with so many else as well. It's not just about the cost, it's about the fact that they've got no risk, and that's often a big jump for people. They're worried about the risk of doing this. They don't know what it's like. Well, if it's not costing them anything at the beginning because it's using your credit, then what have they got to lose? It kind of takes away a lot of the objection, and lots of people have joined using these kits. Lots of people in this team have joined using these kits. They are amazing. They're not it's a smaller kit. You can see the kit contents if you search for kit in your workstation, then it will bring up a couple of down, like I said the other day, the PDF with all the kit contents. You can see exactly what's there. You can share with them the main kit and these, because I've done that a few times and people have decided to go and do the big kit. Once you've got that conversation going, sometimes it leads to that, and quite often it has for me, because they see the value of the other kit, and you've had that conversation about it's your kit forever. It doesn't matter if you don't do anything, there's no tie-ins, all those kind of things. When you've had those kind of conversations and then you show them the two kits, sometimes they'll go for the bigger kit because it is massively good value. It is good value. But the £50 kit is really good value. So you're getting a £50 kit that's worth more than that. For £25.50 at the most, you might be getting it with all the credits, so they won't be costing them anything. So it is a really good value kit. So it will get rid of some of those objections that you guys have said as your struggles of getting people to join. So I want you to think about your parties when you're doing that, and think about them not as getting lots of free credit, which is great. And I often, like when things are coming up, so like when the Christmas collection was coming up and the new catalogue was coming up, I have a separate party that I'm storing, and I just mix it up and I do some in there, and I do obviously use some of that to get bits and pieces that I need, and for mystery bags and things like that. If you're doing that and you need your credits, then obviously every now and again you're going to need to do that. But on all other circumstances, just keep building parties up to 245 and then offering it out. And you can do that quite often. If your PRV is over 500 a month, then you're looking at 2 host kits potentially available each month. If you're getting active each month, then obviously you're looking at 1, but you ideally want to get to around that 500 PRV mark because you want to be earning those promotions as you go forward. So you want to be looking at 2 parties a month, kit wise. But yes, absolutely use those kits. So your action today is to, if you've got a party sitting there with some credit on or getting towards it, start offering it out today. So I want you to, in the action, screenshot a post offering out your host join kit that you've got available with your party. If you haven't got a party at the moment, that's absolutely fine. You can still start having those conversations. You can say, hey, who wants to know about the next host join kit that I'll have available? Those kind of things. You could do a post that doesn't even show anything. You could just say, hey, have you ever thought about joining Sensi? How about if I told you that I had a special one-off offer available coming up soon? Who wants to be on the list to know that that's coming? Who wants to know more about it? All those kind of things. You can do those different ways. It doesn't mean that you have to have the party right now, but I want you to try and do a post that relates to this, even if it's saying that at the end of the month I'm going to have this special offer kit available, that kind of thing. And the important thing is, and with all of these tasks, it's not just about the social media, and we will cover that off a little bit later on as well, but not every post, and I know this again was some of the struggles that you put down in your entry questions, that you don't always get interaction from posts, you don't always, it gets ignored, people don't like then get in contact or anything like that. It can't just be about the posts. These posts are there to support, to get in the minds of people, but you still need to be going off and having one-to-one conversations. But we will come up with some activities around that later on. But just so that if you're on day 5 and you haven't had any interaction on any of your posts yet, don't worry. The posts alone won't do the work for you. They're there putting messages into people's heads and getting them thinking, getting them used to seeing it, getting them used to thinking about that potential. And you're sharing the lifestyle, and it's getting them thinking that they want some of that. So it's just starting to build there. But the crux of it will come when you start actually having conversations with people, and we've got some activities around that. within this program, but I want you to just know that this is building. This isn't just it. It's not just posting on social media and expecting amazing results. So just to let you know that it's not just going to be posts. But obviously a lot of what we're doing is that because we need to build that relationship first. But yes, I hope that's cool. I'll put up the action post. I've got the host kit from the workstation picture to put up on that for you. And again, as always, share your images. If you found some cool host join kit flyers that look really good and describe it all and are really exciting, or if you've got some real life images of the host kit, then share them on that post because it will help other people as well as yourselves. So perfect. I'll pop that post up in a minute with the information from this. So who is today, if you're watching on replay, give it to me later on, but who is today, put their hands up, who is going to offer out their host kit? Who's got a host kit to offer out, first of all, and who is going to offer it out today, and obviously potentially offer it out later on in the month and get that interest ready. You can always build that list and let people know that it's going to be coming, you're going to be doing this. Do you want to get on that list and not miss out? You can make it even more exciting as well then. So give me a hands up if you're going to be doing that, and I will speak to you all later, and I'll pop the post up now. Take care, guys.